Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Destiny podcast. I am your host, ADP Newt, and as per usual, I'm joined by my two co-hosts that I have to wrangle into fluid conversation every week. Over there on my
Yeehaw.
right side is Cole. How you doing this week?
Exhausted, but I'm doing well.
That's
Don't
good.
really have much to report on.
Yeah.
Honestly,
And
yeah.
down below, Starlight. How have you been?
Uh, just chilling down here.
Yeah.
Uh, no, it's been
Boy.
good. I've been just working. It's
Yeah.
my first day back on the block, so I'm
Yeah.
plugging away, ready for some Destiny. Starlight grind is going well. Let's do this.
Living
Keep
that
it rolling,
essential
keep it
worker
rolling.
life.
Living that essential worker life. That essential worker life where like I'm also trying to stay moderately in shape, which
Yeah.
is pain.
Fair enough.
So hydrate or dihydrate.
Yeah.
Hey, I say that.
Hey.
So yeah, this week, oh, hang on. We're going to be talking about whatever it was that I just said that we're talking about. Well, first of all, obviously we're going to be going over the TWAB for this week, but then we're also going to be talking a little bit about the weapon sunsetting and give you a little nibble, a little taste of
Nice.
LoreMind if you guys haven't checked that out yet. We thought we'd
Just away for your thin world, mate.
We wait fail.
I said WarMind. Fuck, I'm already going into this firing on goddamn fumes. This is gonna be a weird cast.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired today too. From I just got back a little while ago from a dive, so I got that.
Oh, nice.
The salt water and then the warm sun really knocks you up. Oh, but
it also gives you cancer.
Well, actually, I'll talk about that later. But you guys played any especially interesting games or made any special accomplishments in said games this week?
Yeah, actually. I'll let Starlight go first though, because he's taking center stage with the Starlight grind these days.
That's you call that center stage. I call that monotony, and the monotony has gotten to me. It's like I'm a snail.
That's like more the back alley of the theater.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
No, Starlight grind's going great. So in what was it? We had 16 days, some odd hours, and right now we're sitting at what's the
11 days?
What's the count at? No, we're looking at not quite 11. Well, yes, 11 days. It's 11 days, 14 hours, 45 minutes, and about 7 seconds.
But who's counting, right?
Yeah, but who's counting, right? So in the 5-ish days since the last time we cast, I have gone from level 18 to we just breached into level 41.
Oh wow, nice. Okay.
Most of the way through that. So 23 levels in 5 days
that's pretty admirable, honestly.
It's not as good as it needs to be though. Like,
yeah.
To be fair, I didn't really start the Starlight grind until like 13 days left. So it's really like 23 levels in 2 days. But
Okay.
it was 3 days because I've had 3 solid grind sessions. So
I would like to point out for those who are watching this, for like actually watching our heads, I find it incredibly funny how Newt looks like he's sitting markedly lower than us. Like I mentioned it before we started, but it's just Newt's head, and for Starlight and I, we're like tits up, but it's just Newt's head. Like he's what's his name? The
MODOK.
No.
No, you're thinking MODOK. You need to look up who MODOK is, and then you'll know.
No,
then you'll know.
I'm more so thinking Ned Stark, but
I know Nick Merckx, famous Warzone streamer. I don't know if you guys are watching his stuff, but he's always like down here, like playing, or like over in the corner, staring at the screen.
It's actually pretty funny.
Yeah, it's like his trademark.
I have Indian food on the way, boys.
Ooh, nice. What are we saying? Are we talking like real Indian food or?
Yeah, royal tandoor.
Yeah, but like what kind of?
Yeah, did you get like American
chicken?
Did you get like bastardized curry or real curry?
Yeah, I got chicken tikka masala.
Okay.
You're both like, not bad.
I just know like in our country, and I'm sure America too, like you often go and you're like, I'll get the butter chicken, and it's
Which
like
is English.
Yeah, and like you try it and you're like I mean, it's good,
Yeah.
Taste of
Yeah.
curry.
but it's like this isn't spicy enough.
Yeah. Right.
Speaking of Indian food, though, I'm really excited because coming at you, preview of Starlight Cooks. Not really. This is just me being a foodie person.
Yeah.
No, we still have to get that on off the ground though.
Yeah, but I am making.
Hey guys. Sorry, Starlight, real quick. I have 69% battery remaining on my laptop.
Nice.
Hey,
Okay, go ahead.
Newt, what kind of battery do you have on your PC?
A really fucking big one.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
What do they call that? It's a plugs into a wall, gives you
Yeah, I
power
think it's
as long
just
as the
like
wall works?
hydro.
Mm. Is
Oh,
that included in your rent? Or?
for Americans, that is our electricity, right? Don't they call
Yeah.
it somewhere else something different down in America?
Well, BC Hydro, because like BC, west coast of Canada, like most of their electricity comes from hydroelectric plants.
Yeah.
So hydro. This has been another utilities podcast. Welcome to our listeners.
I just know it's kind of funny, like on when the stream in the background is on a dark screen, you can see my shadow cast on the TV from my two monitors. Speaking of which, I have two monitors now.
Oh, 200. Me too. That's
yeah.
hence why I might blow out when I'm looking this way.
Yeah,
Or
yeah, I noticed I was doing that too. Yeah, God, that's so good.
Don't
Anyways,
worry.
I feel like we're slightly off track.
Oh yeah. So speaking of Indian food in the kitchen, I got I'm fermenting garlic and ginger on top of my fridge
Yeah.
with a whole bunch of chili flakes tossed in there.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna like blend that all up, make a garlic chili ginger paste, and then I'm gonna make just a buttload of like Thai Indian food, whatever, just
Yeah.
curry everywhere, all over
That
my
does
face and
actually
lower
sound,
back.
that does sound delicious.
No.
I gotta make myself some curry at some point here instead of
Do
just
you have a mason jar?
I've got a couple.
Do you
Don't
have
really know. I
do
don't
you
know where
have
the
a
lids are.
teaspoon? Do you have a teaspoon of salt?
I might have a little more than that somewhere.
Okay, cool. So go to the store, buy some garlic and ginger, peel it, weigh it out in equal parts, toss in the jar, put 2% salt over top of it, add a little dash of honey, maybe a bay leaf, couple chili flakes, close it. Don't open it.
Bailey.
Yeah, bay leaves.
Yeah.
Hashtag Starlight Cooks.
Hashtag Starlight Cooks.
Hey, Cole,
Yeah.
what games have you been playing this week?
Games. This is
Destiny.
a gaming podcast.
I've also been playing mostly Destiny here, guys.
Yeah.
I don't really, not much else. I've been feeling the urge to hop back into Age of Mythology. Ooh,
Yeah.
nice, excellent choice there, Starlight. Yeah. I mean, I'm season pass level 147, so you could, yeah, boy, achoo, bless you, my son. That
And
wouldn't
also with you.
Wait, when did they change that?
And with your spirit.
Yeah, no, just been a lot of Destiny.
Anything in
found
particular that you're sorry?
Yeah, I've been focusing on the Chronicler title actually.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that.
And I'm at 8 out of 10 lore books completed for that. So your boy's becoming an official Chronicle.
That's a good one for you.
Yep. Over the past couple
Didn't
weeks,
Didn't I tell you to go for Chronicler when we were like done with Savior? I'm just like, now you just have to get Chronicler because you're the lore person.
Yeah, that does sound about right.
Yeah.
So yeah, over the past couple weeks, I completed the Awoken of the Reef. I completed Ghost Stories, and I think there was one other that I plowed through. Ghost Stories. Oh, and oh damn it, what's the one with like the little robotic projector looking things?
No idea.
Aldrin Sov. Yeah, it was the Aldrin Sov.
Yeah. Okay.
I completed those three over the past couple weeks.
That
and now the only
piece of shit.
He doesn't remember anything. He's a new person, and I will stand on this hill till I die. We have to give the boy a second chance. But what I was saying,
yeah, but if he can just be resurrected, can't we just kill him? Lots.
You could, but he won't understand it, and you're just going to become committing murder over and over and over again for no good
murder
reason.
if they can be resurrected though? Like in the Dragon Ball series, it's just like Krillin's dead again.
I feel like
we'll bring him back.
The ethical question of murder is not the most important thing to a guardian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I think it's true death is where it really starts to come.
Yeah,
into,
that's true.
come into
Oh,
play.
you mean like what Aldrin did to our boy?
Yeah, that's
The
Yeah.
boy, the boy in my PC, his eternal memorial. It's way
Yeah.
better than the memorial they gave him in the tower. Let's be real.
Oh yeah,
there's
where
something else I was going to
where can you
mention.
find that one, Starlight? Where can you find Cade Six's memorial in the tower?
It's like right by Zavala. It's a stupid little plaque on the ground. It's dumb.
Oh yeah, there's that thing. Oh, then I guess there is also his picture in the ramen shop. I'm getting off track here. The last 2 lore books that I have to complete for my chronicler title. Kill me, just somebody fucking take me out with a sniper rifle. I swear to God, Marasena and Truth to Power. I want to fucking die.
Fucking huge.
Yeah. So Marasena is you have to find all the Ahamkara bones throughout all the different ascendant realms, like
Yeah.
from week to week, and then also Truth to Power obviously is you have to visit the Oracle every week. So I've completed 7 out of the 11 Truth to Power ones, and I think I'm at 8 out of 25 for Marasena. So just like ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Oh fuck, I keep forgetting what I was about to fucking say. God. I was gonna say, one thing. Speaking of lore and getting lore tabs, I really like how with Fellwinter's you get the lore just by using the weapon.
Oh, also I got Phil Winter's Lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and I both got Fellwinter's, and I thought that was so cool when like I was getting kills and all of a sudden like a piece of lore came up. I was like, hey, good job killing these dregs. Like, you earned this lore.
Is it? Does it work in PvE? Because I got the first 3 or 4 in the Crucible, and
I've gotten,
then I just...
Yeah, I've gotten a bunch in PvE.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good to know. Because I guess it just must be a much larger number. Dude, I went on such a tear with Fellwinter's Lie. That thing is a proper shotgun.
Yeah.
Like at one point, I think I got like a 5 kill streak. I hope I recorded it. It was like 1, 2, immediately turn around, 3, turn around again, 4, and then another guy came rushing around the corner, reloaded, 1 shot, and 5.
Nice.
Pentakill.
Dude, it was awesome. Actually, I've put in a really good amount of since our last cast. Now that I think about it, I've put in a fuck ton of work. I've been working on obviously the Chronicler title. I got Fellwinter's Lie. I got my Redrix's Broadsword. So, woo!
Yay!
Fucking 10 seasons later.
Yeah.
Kill me. Oh my god. Oh, the heartbreak when I found out that I was still at 4, not 5 resets. That was just soul crushing. I think I completed something else. What else did I do? For the life of me, I can't remember right now, but I'll have to. I'll try and remember for you guys. But yeah,
I also finally got the 4th Horseman.
Nice.
Putting that off.
I still haven't used it. I'm like, eh.
Yeah, I've used it, but all like not against like bosses or anything. You know, like the ones where you really want to just shove that thing down their throat and fire all 4 bullets.
Apparently, my food is 3 minutes away. That was
damn.
How far into this stream are we? What the hell?
What? Your food?
How far into this? Yeah, my food is already almost here.
It's been like 15 minutes.
Solid.
God damn. Okay, this guy must be. It's like in Gravity Falls with the Grunkle stand. Road safety laws prepare to be ignored.
I'm sure that'd be hilarious if I'd watched it.
It's a great show. It's on Disney Plus. If you guys have access to Disney Plus, watch Gravity Falls.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic little show.
Oh, speaking of Disney Plus, finally finished
Disney Plus.
I watched the last Star Wars movie.
Oh yeah.
Which I really.
So let's.
I actually liked it. I liked it a lot.
Let's have a discussion. Has Starlight not seen it?
No. So here's the thing. I also just got Disney Plus. Between our last cast and now. I am on. I have 3 episodes left of The Mandalorian. Really enjoying it so far.
Love The Mandalorian.
Yeah, super good. I have added because I want to take. You got to take the good with the bad. So I've made up my list where it's like The Mandalorian, bio pit, like the bio series, like the docu series where they're going into like the art.
I haven't seen.
I'm thinking that's going to be really cool. And then I've got also on the other end Thor: Dark World, which I will also rewatch just so that I could be like, hey, that happened in Endgame. That happened. I saw the thing with the stuff when they did the timey-wimey like
Nope. I've
New
tried to watch
timey-wimey
Thor: Dark
bullshit.
World twice in my entire life. Both times I stopped halfway through. I was like, I just
I watched it
fucking
in
can't.
theaters the first time, which I regret, but still.
Yeah, fair.
But
I can't enjoy it personally. I'm just like, eh.
you don't have
It
to
doesn't
enjoy it.
It doesn't grip me by the cojones like a lot of other Marvel movies do.
Like per se, or let's just say Ragnarok or
Honestly, because Taika Waititi was a breath of fresh air to the Thor series.
yeah.
I did not enjoy Thor the way he was before with his like, I don't know. I guess what you could call true to form. Anyway,
Douchey?
douchey and also just you could call him high and mighty, but the
He
way
just
he
couldn't
literally a
really
god.
like make a
he's literally
connection with the character.
yeah, it was
that's
the
fair.
way he spoke was it felt very stilted.
Yeah. Well,
like-
it's if it takes a dude like I found that yes, that was very much the case in the standalone movies, but I would say that when he's able to banter with other really good, really funny people, I feel like he kind of came into his own as a character.
He was just a
and I
straight
feel-
man, right? Like he was the straight man. Like he was the one that bounced the humor.
Yeah.
You bounced the humor off of him.
Yep.
Yeah. Which I mean, according to the original comics, that does make sense.
Yeah, it does.
Very much. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really
Guys,
enjoyed
what are we talking about?
We're talking about Marvel, and I'm actually getting into it. This is great.
Hey, the amount of like Thor references that I make when I'm using Thunder Crash, like
Makes me Thor.
yeah, I feel like
Bring me Thanos.
yeah. How could I not? Like I'm going up against a Cyclops thingy, and it's just like pew.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The ogre in the menagerie.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, that was great. I enjoyed
here
that.
is my order. So I'm just waiting for my doorbell to ring.
So yeah, thanks for asking, Cole. I've been playing.
What you been up to, Starlight?
Okay, I've been playing a lot of Destiny 2. Destiny 2 as well. Been doing the Starlight grind. Also watching Mandalorian. Still going at the most competitive game of all time, Animal Crossing.
Yep. There it is.
Yep.
Count it.
Yep,
What's the timer at? How long did it take us to mention Animal Crossing this time?
Speaking of which, the Switch was supposed to show up today, but it did not.
Shipping's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm not
You can't
super
really-
surprised.
Yeah, you can't really hold them to that. I mean, it would be nice, and maybe like, I mean, you did order it through Walmart, so
Yeah, not exactly high priority shipping.
yeah.
Nice.
Wolf.
Count it. All right, I'll be right back here, boys.
Okay.
So yeah, been doing that. I finally like, so I did my stock market shindig this week too. Made a cool 12 million bells. Just
Yeah.
toss it in the bank, call it a day.
Nice.
Just to put that into perspective, that's enough to pay off your house. Like if I started from the beginning and paid off my house, I would be able to pay off like a new house. I've already paid off my house once. I would be able to completely upgrade and pay off my house 3 more times
Uh-huh.
with the amount of money that I have. So
This-
like part of me is tempted to just like load all of my stuff into Lady Starlight's island, which I'm not going to do because I just started terraforming.
Yeah.
So but like load everything into Lady Starlight's island, drop it all, restart my game, load it back up, get something better than frickin' peaches because peaches are the devil's fruit. You heard me, Georgia. And then just take all my stuff back and start from scratch, but still have all the cool shit, you know, standard. But then I would lose all my museum progress, and I worked way too hard on that.
Oof.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so Mandalorian, Starlight Grind, level 41, 59 levels left.
Yeah, almost halfway there.
Yeah, well, 59 levels left with 11 days, 14 hours, 28 minutes, and about 34 seconds. So, not that anyone's counting. And yeah. Oh, also just like biking and running.
Yeah.
Like biking to work and then running when I get home, which is I use this app to track all of my fitness stuff, and it's like this was my first day doing a run immediately after biking. So I loaded it all up and I tagged it, asks for a description of your run. So I said post bike run, aka why I could never be a triathlete. Because like I got off the bike, I pulled my bike inside, I like put my bags down, I like got changed out of my bike shorts with the padded butt, which looks good anyway.
Damn
and
straight it does.
yeah, and then I went out on my run, and as soon as I hit the road, it has a 5-minute walk
Oh.
at the beginning, and like just to warm up, it makes you like the app that I use has a 5-minute walk at the beginning. So I'm walking along, and I'm just like, I'm in pain. It's awful. And
Your
then
body
after
goes, I'm in danger.
And then after walking for 5 minutes, it's just like, bing, start running now. And I'm just like, I knew you'd say that, you fucking horse. So then it's like run, walk, run, walk, run, walk. But the
Yeah.
entire time I'm like, and it's hot because it's like the sun's going down. It's like 21 degrees.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so hot
I
today.
worked in a hard plastic bodysuit all day. Like,
But it makes the buns look good.
it makes the buns look good. It's like a sweatsuit, but for people who hate themselves.
Jesus.
Anyway, so Newt, hey, what have you been up to? How's the gaming been for you?
Good. Gotten a lot of
I see you've added some additions to your rig.
Yeah, I got some lovely RGB setup. It's pretty bare bones, so I can't really I can't put like dual lights up at any point or anything like that. Like basically the fanciest it gets is that like the sensor picks up music and it plays along to it, but
it does like a little
yeah, but I can have it like rotating through music or through colors and whatnot, but I usually just stick it on blue.
Oh dude, the pink and orange are blowout city.
Yeah.
That is danger zone.
I like the green. Do you like the green?
Green's not bad.
Yeah, but blue's my favorite.
Green, with green, we could probably do a really lots of fun stuff with like a green screen effect with the green lights going on. But that when it went like from pink to orange, I thought Ten Chien just like kicked in your door and went solar flare and then ran off. Oh god.
Yeah, that's not. That's probably the most exciting thing. Well, no, that's not true actually, because I don't think last week I didn't have my second monitor, so now I've got one here under the camera, and I've got one over here to my right. Whoopsies, bumped my microphone.
I just came back and Newt's just like this.
Yeah, what kind of monitor do I have, Starlight?
You've got an LG 32GK 650 F-B.
Yes, thank you.
It has it's enabled with AMD's Radeon FreeSync, but not FreeSync 2 because it doesn't have HDR10. So it's not compatible with anything that's G-Sync enabled, but you could probably make it work.
Yeah. Sure.
That being said, you're probably still going to be pushing like 144, 1440p with a 4 millisecond response time.
Yeah, I was playing Warzone.
Here, really glad to have. Sorry, go ahead, Newt.
I was playing Warzone with Cole the other day, and
yeah, right.
It was a fail of a stream because it just couldn't handle it. It just couldn't handle the two separate screens and like Streamlabs running it and everything.
Yeah. Well, both of our hardware started fucking up.
Yeah, but once I stopped streaming, I was like, okay, I give up. All settings to max. Holy smokes, it looked so good. It's just mind blowing how good it looks. And Destiny, of course, looks amazing with like all the highest settings on.
Naturally,
I just have to like lower them a bit for the streams, but it really goes to show like how well I'm forgetting the word now, but like how well set up Destiny was for PC, that like I can run it on good settings on my pretty dinky little gaming computer, and it streams fine. Like I just have to like set up a frame cap and lower the resolution a bit, and like mint, we're good to go. And then other than that, played some Lord of the Rings online. And
right, we were playing that when I was doing the grind. You were playing that when I was doing the grind, and we were in party chat. And you're just like, oh, there's always like one more thing to do, and I'm just like, oh, he's playing Destiny too, because you jump in, you do bounty, and then you have 17 more bounties, so you do those, but then gotta go and turn in that quest item, and you're back at the tower, so you might as well get more bounties. No, he's playing Lord of the Rings online. He's just like, oh, gotta go see Elrond. And I'm just like, they named someone in Destiny after Elrond.
That seems like a major misstep politically. Legally, I'm hungry.
He's the
Um,
king of the awoken.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of streaming, lots of streaming on ADP Newt on Twitch if you want to come check it out.
Nice plug.
This shameless plug. Right?
Yeah.
I thought this was supposed to be a news podcast.
Hey, speaking of which,
Transitions.
Boys, that's probably the best segue we've ever done.
yeah. So let's hop into the TWAB, hey? Rather.
Boo!
TWAB time. See you over there.
Whoa.
You guys are nerds.
Now I've got my dual monitor set up so I can read it on a nice big monitor. I don't have to be like, that's fucking amazing. This week at Bungie for the 28th of January, February, March, April, May.
Hey, look at that! My Discord crashed again.
Oh
no!
Hey,
You guys
we
can
can
probably still hear me.
We can
Yeah.
still hear you, unfortunately.
he's super gone.
Cool.
And mute. Okay.
Mute.
And back to the TWAB.
Hey.
Ever since this season began, the Almighty has been hurtling through space on its collision course with Earth. The Cabal are not known for their graceful defeats. Every day we spend preparing our long-lost Seraph to mount a response. That derelict destroyer rockets ever closer to our home, spelling certain doom for the city. Rasputin is at full power, we're as ready as we'll ever be. Now eclipsing our own sun is a stark reminder that a great threat approaches. Eyes up. Oh, he's back.
It did it on its own. I just closed Google Chrome and everything was fine. Oh.
Wait, are you saying that your laptop can't handle Discord?
Hey,
and
why
Chrome?
don't you keep reading?
Have you guys gone to the tower and taken a look at the Almighty against the sun?
What?
You have done that?
Is that within the last 2 days? Because
Yeah.
did that happen today?
No, it was
It was on
2
Tuesday.
or
It was
3
on
days ago. Yeah.
It's
I've been doing the grind, man. I don't got time to enjoy the scenery.
You can just barely make it out. Just barely.
well, here's my problem, because I've been looking into the sun daily on Destiny every time I've gone on. Just like it's like Patrick when he's staring into the sun on
Yeah.
the beach, where his eyes are just like tiny yolks. It doesn't look like it's moving day by day, so I think it's gonna be really jarring when it's absolutely nothing, and then all of a sudden, like over the course of reset, it's like
It's gonna be that Monty Python sketch from the Holy Grail.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, what's that over there? Dun, 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 dun. What? Dun, 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 dun. Ah!
That's actually incredible. Yeah, I'm gonna have to post that.
Yeah, I was saying because I was playing Siege with a few guys the other day, and I was saying like, what's gonna happen? That's actually secretly the plan of either the Darkness or the Cabal. They've actually done this not to like blow up the last city, but like the Cabal are just gonna like land in the city, and all the Guardians just gonna be like, I can't see, like firing wildly into the air, like, where are they? Where are they?
I've been staring into the sun for a week straight.
Yeah. I think that's their secret plan. Is eventually the game is just going to be a black screen, and we're going to have to try to find our way around just by sound. You good, Starlight? Okay, you're getting up.
I don't know what Starlight's doing. He's looking.
No, I just wanted to see if anyone else was repping.
No, I don't have my.
Yeah.
I got a different shirt on today.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I wash this shirt after every podcast, and then it goes right back on the next podcast day.
Nice.
It's like hanging in the nerd room, like along with the Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So, in recent editions of the TWAB, we've taken the cue directly from the community on what we should talk about. Our attention has been focused on your feedback. Our words have pointed towards what we plan to do to bring the game into alignment with what you've been talking about, with a summary of what we've promised and some updates on our progress. Here's production director Justin Truman.
Justin Trudeau.
Yeah, I know. Hey, everybody. 5 weeks ago, we promised a series of deep dives on the state of Destiny and how we plan to change it in Season 11 and Year 4. We enlisted 7 members of the Destiny team to provide as much detail as we can, and we encourage you to go back and read any topics you may have missed. So that he's talking about like the past few TWABs where they talked about the security cheaters and like how that's going to affect trials and what they're going to do about it. Trials season.
Trials of Osiris.
Seasons in year 4, reducing FOMO and improving bounties, rewards the Eververse and Transmog, max power levels, and season 11 redacted engram, reload perks, and the world loot pool, which was the one that just passed. I'm gonna move my light a little bit. I feel like my face is kind of blown out on stream.
No, dude, you just white as hell.
It's worse on stream than it is in Discord, which is interesting.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh, yeah, that's weird. Yeah, you were a lot more pink. You look like you
Yeah.
got some sun.
yeah, it's weird. I mean, I might have gotten a little bit of sunburn today.
I am just excessively sweaty from like I got home, hopped in the shower, ate cold chicken, and then sat down and turned on the computer.
Count it.
We covered a lot of ground, and while we are going to continue to provide updates each week to topics you care about, we want to shift our focus in the coming weeks. We've said a lot about changes coming year 4, but we haven't talked about how year 4 begins. Very soon we'll do just that.
Yeah, you can tell that they really don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah, they're
Like,
kind of just like, basically the whole gist of
they're
this
like,
is just
"Guys,
like,
guys."
hang tight, like just wait, like we
Yeah.
want to tell you stuff, and we know you want to hear it, but give us a little bit of time. Oh yeah, it says, and in 12 days we can't wait to show you more of what we've been working on. So mark your calendars, 12 days from now.
Whoa, let's be real. It's 11 days, 14 hours, 16 minutes, and 37 seconds.
But who's counting?
But who's counting?
Something about Twitch Prime rewards, which I really should get around to those accounts, but
Dude, even I've done that, and I
Yeah.
don't do anything.
I already have all the shit from Twitch Prime shit anyway, so I'm like, man.
Seal the deal. The following season of Worthy Seal pins are now available through Bungie Rewards. Almighty, Flawless, and Conqueror. So you earn those in game, and then if you want, you can
Pay
go
for
to
an
the
emblem.
go to the Bungie store and get an emblem.
To be fair, if you're rich, you can just pay
Yeah.
for them even if you didn't get them.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys mentioned this last episode. What the hell are you talking about? Like paying for?
So if you've signed up with the Bungie account, which everyone
Yeah.
has, if you have crossplay, right?
Oh.
If you complete
Oh, hold on,
your
hold on.
if you
Go ahead.
complete a seal, so like I got one for Savior.
Right.
I got one for Savior, and what it said, I got an email saying like, "Hey, you can now buy this the Savior seal," and I was like, "I already have that." So I went to the Bungie store, and it's just like a little enamel pin of the Savior seal.
I want that for the Chronicler so badly when I get
So
it.
you'll get one, and then it's like $24.99
Something
plus
like
shipping.
that.
It's like $24.99 plus shipping from the. Sorry, it's Bungie, so it's $777,777. But when you get the seal, part of the email is they email you a
Code.
discount code that reduces the price to $24.99, and then you just pay shipping and handling.
I wonder if anybody's ever actually bought anything for the full
I think
price.
someone did.
I probably by accident or people are dumb.
Can you
I don't know.
imagine? I don't think that would be
Like,
possible.
Who has a credit card limit that high? though?
Yeah.
Like,
A
obviously,
lot of people
A millionaire, I guess.
yeah. Costco members.
Hey, seasonal triumphs. As we approach the end of the season of Worthy, certain triumphs will no longer be available in game, such as full stacked LoreMind security, object oriented, Season 10 Nightfall, Season 10 Vanguard, Season 10 Glory, Season 10 Power Bonus, multi-threaded Spelunker, and more. For a comprehensive list of triumphs, please visit
Don't touch
our article on items leaving at the end of Season of the Worthy. The Lie. Last week, hotfix 2.8.1.3 was released to resolve an issue preventing players from progressing the Lie quest. Players will now have until the end of Season of the Worthy to complete this quest and claim the associated reward before it becomes unavailable. Players who continue to observe issues with the quest should report them on the help forum.
Okay.
Yeah. Known issues. The bonus clan bounty is not gaining progress from Nightfall. The ordeal completion is at Grandmaster difficulty. And this one's really big, guys. This might make the game unplayable for the next little while. Zavala's authority ship shows the left engine thruster before the ship appears in orbit. So, fucking...
Shut it down. Fucking shut it down. I'm
It's
done.
a dead
I'm done
game,
with this
guys.
I'm done. There's no. I cannot. I can't believe. I'm literally shaking right now. I can't believe they did this.
And then we got our movies of the week, and shout out to Deej, who was the one who wrote this TWAB up.
Oh, what's up, Deej?
Yeah, it's been a little while since he did that.
Yeah,
There we go. That is our TWAB.
we did it. We did
Hey.
it with minimal interruptions.
That was his itch
Just-
again.
Just the weirdest like stream ever of just slightly off camera Colossus.
Yeah, taking a bite
oh,
over here,
no.
taking a sip over here.
Kind of something. I already checked, guys. It doesn't matter. Nobody's actually watching right now. It's just myself.
There are 2 people.
That's you and me, buddy.
Excuse me.
No, mods don't count.
Yeah, they do. Check it.
Apparently.
Fine, that's fair.
Whoa.
Hi, friends.
I don't think we're mods as well.
Aren't we?
Uh-oh. Maybe I haven't. I'm pretty sure I
sorry.
did that.
See, Cameron, welcome to another burp stream. Jesus.
Yeah, this was a poor decision allowing Cole to eat on stream because he's just
Motherfucker, I would have got hangry if I didn't. And that's
he was
nobody-
just, but you're just fueling the burps.
Mhm. It's great. I'm just ballooning on Indian food and cider.
Yeah. Cider. I hardly know her.
Yeah. You suck at your job.
Speaking of jobs, isn't someone going back to work?
Yeah, that's me.
No, not you. I'm not talking about you. You're already back to work. Hey,
Oh.
Newt, isn't someone going back to work?
Yeah.
Yay. Employment.
That's not a hat.
Money.
Yeah, I guess so.
Sort of.
So what's the incentive for like going back to work when you could just stay home and get the $2,000 a month?
I'm fucking bored. That's what.
That's fair.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna read through this. So somebody on Reddit posted a really good link. It's by user Rick _ McGinger.
Are we talking like Twilight Princess, like Breath of the Wild, like Ocarina of Time?
What?
Well, you said it was a really good link.
So the username is spelled RIC_MCGMR. So he posted a complete list of weapons being retired season by season. So this is pretty like good information for people to know. And okay, I'll just hop right into it. So this is for season 1 to 8 weapons. And they're gonna be affected in fall of 2020, so season 12, which is gonna be the big expansion. So the weapons that are gonna become stagnate, you won't be able to infuse them anymore. So pinnacle and ritual weapons impacted from strikes. Loaded question fusion. The loaded question oxygen SR3, the Wendigo GL3 edgewise.
These are ones that will not be affected, right?
These are the
will be
ones that will be affected. These will no
Okay.
longer be able to be infused.
Got it, thank you.
From Crucible, Luna's Howl, Not Forgotten, Redrix's Broadsword, Mountaintop, Recluse, Revoker, Randy's Throwing Knife.
Motherfucker.
Yep. Gambit.
Randy's throwing knife. Oh no, I'm upset.
I got those weapons all this season.
Yep. From Gambit.
Except for the amount of copies it was
From
that
Gambit, Breakneck, 21% Delirium, Hush, Exit Strategy, and then some other weapons that are impacted. All Black Armory weapons, including Hammerhead, Galliard, Blast Furnace, Kindled Orchid. All Menagerie weapons, including Beloved, Austringer, Drang. Also, Spare Rations, Mindbenders, Bygones, Dustrock Blues, Gnawing Hunger. All Iron Banner weapons, all Escalation Protocol weapons, all Moon, Altars of Sorrow, and Vex offensive weapons. So are there going to be any guns left in the game?
I mean, I know that Last Perdition is still going to be okay, so.
I think,
Wow, what?
yeah. So, I think the reason that this makes people feel so upset and so scared of the future is that they don't feel like there's going to be anything to replace them, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think we can all agree, like, if Bungie replaces a whole bunch of it and, like, gives us a whole bunch of new weapons that are fun to use, then people are going to be fine with it. But, like, track record is there's been just okay weapons introduced every season for the past little while, and like a few broken pinnacle ones, which are all getting fucking thrown away now.
Everything's just an infusion machine for me at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another thing. I went from like 965 to my average was 965, and now I'm popping like 979s
Right.
like
Nice.
on a weekly basis. So that's really handy.
And then come winter of 2020, so season 13.
Ginger giggles in the chat.
Hey, our Ginger in the chat is back. So Pinnacle and Virtual Weapons impacted in season 13 is going to be from Strikes Buzzard, from Crucible, Komodo, 4FR, from Gambit, the Python shotgun, and then all obelisk weapons, including Steel Feather Repeater, Breach Light, Martyr's Retribution, Perfect Paradox, and
Wait,
Old Fashioned and Last Word. Sorry?
What about Perfect Paradox?
That one's being no longer usable. Or like it will no longer infusible. Sorry, no longer infusible.
Yeah, we have to make this there.
Yeah, and then Old Fashioned and Last Hope. Loki want Newt to set his lights red. Okay, I'll do that in a second. But what was I? So okay, I'll switch that right now. This was originally like when I read that, I was like, "Fuck me," like no, stop. Come on. Oh, Jesus. Wow, red is really freaking bright.
I'm magic if you're watching the stream.
Wow, that is god awful.
Yeah.
I'll set it to the rotation through the different lights for a while.
Oh no,
but
dude.
Okay, so one thing I was thinking of. So I think we can all agree. Well, Cole and I especially. Exotics just don't feel the same that they used to in D1.
Oh yeah.
And maybe a bit of the beginning of D2. But because exotics are no longer going to, or exotics are the ones that won't be affected by sunsetting. Like, hopefully that will, like, now people will be like, oh, I got this exotic that I want to build a build around. Like, because it's not going to get a sunset. So maybe finally, like, exotics will have that same, impact that they used to back in the day.
Alexa, make the nerd room green.
Hey, Colossus, keep the nerd room just how it is, because it's perfect.
I'm going to go with the purple for a bit, actually.
Alexa, turn off the wall lights.
The purple looks nice.
There. Are you happy? I hope you're happy now.
Oh, the green is actually
green screen.
So, do you guys have any thoughts on that?
I mean, yeah. as long as I get to have my risk winner, I'm gonna be fine.
Yeah, so there you go. Now it's like that's a great example of like Risk Runner is not going to be sunset, so you can like build a build around it.
And honestly, like I'm not as crazy against this. Nice, good link in the chat.
Yeah, that's the link to the Reddit page.
Smart.
I'm not as crazy against this. I'm not as crazy against this so much as like for a while there, for like a solid all of last season. Like the reason why I got Savior is because of this build. So Alexa, it's time to stream. I'm tired of this green bullshit.
Your robot didn't work.
Alexa, time to stream. Oh. She's a robot. I smell a robot. So the entire like getting through season of Worthy, season of Undying, season of the Undying. No, season of
Undying, season of Dawn,
season of Dawn with Savior. The entire time that I got through season of Dawn, was with Risk Runner, some variable like power weapon that like is. I think the last one that I remember was like Pyroclastic Flow, which was pretty dope. And then Dune
Marchers.
Dune Marchers, yeah, but then I moved away from Dune Marchers once I got the Helm of Saint 14, which was like godsend.
Right.
But then it was Risk Runner and for the most part, it was Risk Runner and Braytech Werewolf. But like
Oh, right.
for now, Risk Runner survives, and Braytech Werewolf go bye bye. Which like Braytech Werewolf already kind of go bye bye because I've got some decent secondary or energy weapons that have good range. Which the only thing that was awesome about Braytech, my masterwork Braytech, was that it had reduced recoil on each successive hit, and I could just like kind of, as long as I could get the first burst on target, I could just continuously lay down good damage.
Hmm. Got it.
So
That was just
yeah, that was
Ooh.
that one was just a baby that I was holding down for a while, and then it just came up. Alexa, turn on the wall lights.
great
This
content.
is I'm fucking loving this. This is an audio friendly podcast,
Yeah, I was
but
just gonna say audio friendly podcast. Alexa,
yeah,
turn on the wall lights.
Starlight's voice commanded lights have only been working about half the time, and me, the pleb that has only the laptop, I'm vindication.
Hey, how's that RGB doing on your headset?
Mm,
Does that also crash your computer?
no, that's actually a great question. I don't know. It's entirely possible. It might. Fine. I can put some RGB on mine. Yeah, you know.
Uh-oh. Oh, getting super laggy on his end. Okay, well, they're both doing stuff that's not important to the podcast. I guess I'll keep going.
RGB. Nailed it.
There you go. Well done.
Lady Starlight and Puppy Starlight made an appearance.
Oh,
Just wanna
gotcha.
check. They helped rescue a runaway dog. I look forward to that story when we finish up here.
Oh,
Nice.
very nice of them.
Yeah, so Newt, you were saying you wanted to move this podcast along?
No, I was just gonna fill the silence while you guys were fucking around. Did you have anything you wanted to say on that, Cole, about the weapons sunsetting?
Not particularly. It's gonna be interesting to see the way it goes. But the only thing I'll say is that I hope that Bungie does have replacements in place. And to keep the community appeased, at least, because if they only
Yeah.
have like a handful of weapons, then people are really not going to be happy.
Yeah.
Bungie just upturns a crate of different legendaries, just like, I am a merciful god.
Yeah, basically. Well, here's another thought: how many of these new legendaries do you think are just going to be reskins that are slightly tweaked?
God, yeah. Tell
Or
me about it.
not even reskins, man, but what about just the same weapon, the same name, but they're just like, oh look,
It's
got-
back.
got a season 11 emblem on it. That means it's new.
I mean, maybe like a year later, but
We were hoping for like Paradox Perfected as an exotic, and we just got Perfect Paradox with an emblem. Like,
Yeah, I think that's the big problem, and why people are so upset about the sunsetting is that they don't have trust in Bungie to replace them with decent weapons.
I will say though, we didn't get that weapon that we were hoping for, which we were theorizing was going to be an exotic shotgun Paradox
right.
Perfected.
Oh, that's
but
yeah.
that's a throwback to like episode
no
1
kidding.
or like 4.
Yeah.
But going back, we also we need to acknowledge that Bungie, with that gun and with that quest line, and spoiler alert, when you rescue Save 14 from the Infinite Forest,
Spoiler. 14 in the chat.
spent 14 in the chat.
On it.
When you rescue Saint 14 from the Infinite Forest, there's so much lore associated with that quest. Nice, Newt. Nice. Newt in the chat repping.
God, you fucks.
You've been outnumbered.
Well, yeah, it is a larger number than what I posted.
Execute order 69.
Yeah.
So yeah, like we got such a great lore dump, and I was like, timey-wimey stuff is going on, and I was so into it. So like, I really like the Saint 14 character. I really like the Saint 14 lore dump. I'm super into the whole timey-wimey bullshit because that's my jam.
Mm-hmm.
And also Perfect Paradox is like masterworked, and it's staying in my inventory until they sunset it. And even after you sunset bitches.
Well, I mean, because sunsetting doesn't mean the weapon is actually going away. Obviously, we've said before, you can't infuse it. You can still use it in like non-endgame stuff. Like you can still use it in Crucible. You can still use it in Control. You can still use it in Elimination if you wanted to. I I think you
Also,
could even still use it in competitive because competitive isn't light level based either, is it?
well, probably not. Like with like competitive like glory based Crucible, I'm assuming you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Um,
it's not.
so my
Just
question is,
Iron Banner trials, right?
Yeah.
yeah, but my question is gonna be like, I was talking to Newt about this, where I was like, don't you feel that patrols are getting too easy? Like,
Eh,
like not patrols in general, but patrol zones. Like they're because here's remember when you guys had already beat like gotten to the end game and I was working my way through the Red War. We're doing a patrol in the EDZ and we see one of those uh forge servitors.
Oh,
They're
the
like
Yeah.
Forge Saboteur. Yeah.
and yeah, the forge saboteur, and you're just like, hey, you know what you should do? Stay the fuck away from that. It's gonna kill you. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, ha, 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 I just got Dune Marchers. You think I'm gonna stay away from something when I could punch it? So,
And Newt and I just kind of look at each other, and go, "Okay, let's let him have his fun."
and then I die, and then I do this,
And he runs away,
and then I die, and then I do this,
Joseph Joestar style.
and then I die. So my thing is that like that was happening, and now I go into the same patrol zone, and I'm just like, bang, 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 bang,
Well,
and then
well,
it's dead, and it's like
I've
I want more consistent difficulty.
Well,
Like
it's
if they
tough to do.
Hmm?
It is tough to do with patrol zones. Sorry,
because they're trying to like they don't want to make it unwelcoming to blueberries and
it's
like
Yeah.
it's the green hill. It's the bunny hill of Destiny, and yes, they're and
But I
obviously
didn't have
whenever
that same bunny hill. Like I hit like they're if they're doing that, then they shouldn't be getting then they should be keeping like I say this as someone who's never played a legendary uh lost sector,
it
but
sucks on your own, dude.
yeah, but what they should be doing is they should be keeping that aspect where there's a rotating bunker or something that's harder. I mean, not a bunker, but it's something that's harder, something that like those
eh.
end game like higher light level characters can go into. That's still just you've loaded into the patrol zone, and then if a new light player goes in there, it's the same experience that I had when I was getting my ass handed to me by a forge saboteur, but on a much higher level.
Yeah, it would be nice. Like, it is hard. I feel like this is one of those situations where they can't win with the community. Like,
Yeah,
I agree because like in Lord of the Rings Online, like I can go to the Troll Shaws and there's like extremely powerful enemies that I can fight there, or I can go to Bree and there's like
Go there, right?
dinky little ones.
It's not mandatory to go and do that.
Yeah.
Like it's your
Oh, I
choice
see what
to
you
go
mean,
there.
yeah.
So if I'm
Mm.
in a patrol zone and I'm told like, "Hey, this is the like death to all the Guardians lost sector this week," I can go there and I can have a challenge that's like still moderately casual, just something that's a little bit harder than like a normal lost sector where like even the first time that I went into a lost sector and it was like, by the way, all of the lost sector bosses are nightmares now. You should
Yeah,
watch out.
that was a really good move on their part.
Especially because they had like those little co-captains, like even just
Yeah.
dregs, like spending multiple clips to down a drag just because it's a nightmare drag, and you're just like, what did I do to this drag in a past life that's made it hate me so much?
But I was thinking
Uh,
like, I wonder if it would be a good idea for them to say make like the EDZ easy, EDZ easy.
Easy,
That's
easy.
rough. But then make like the Dreaming City tough, like highlight level.
Yeah.
to
But
be
then
fair,
of
still
course,
haven't done anything with
whenever
the Dream City.
like,
Well,
but then you would have to make it worthwhile, right? Because otherwise nobody's gonna go there. Like to complete the bounties, everybody's just gonna go to the EDZ. So you have
I
to
mean,
make
to be fair, the Dreaming City was like that when Forsaken dropped.
That's
You had to
also what
complete
I
the
was gonna
campaign,
say.
and then get to a higher light level before you could even hop in there. It's like, oh
Yeah.
fuck, well this,
Yeah,
yeah,
like that's what's gonna happen with the next expansion. Is gonna probably I'm fingers crossed. There better be a new patrol zone, and everybody's gonna
yeah.
be
Oh,
super
there will
low
be.
light level compared to
It's
the
it's
enemies
got
there.
it's got to be the Dreadnought. It has to be the Dreadnought. The way things
Yellow,
have been
black,
going
or
these
green?
days.
What?
What
Yellow, black, or green?
Green.
the hell are you talking about? Oh, I see. Got it. Nice.
Fat
Okay.
tug.
I've got half a bicky of rum left over my freezer that I just might dig into a little bit later on if your boy Colossus is feeling saucy.
For one, this is a fat tug, and can we get
Hey,
this? week's first-
Damn straight. Wait. Starlight. No, hold on. Oh, that's hilarious.
Okay, he's muted.
It's this week's first official slurp slurp.
And he doesn't get muted for that.
Yeah, I don't get muted for that. You're right. You can't hear him because he's muted.
Nope,
I
I'm
actually-
still coming through on the Discord. So
yeah, I muted him.
Wait, you muted me on stream, or wait, what's going on here?
No, I muted you on Discord and then I unmuted you.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. So what I was saying is, are you telling me that you've got
All
a beer
right.
that's called Fat?
Anyway,
God damn it!
So Newt,
Yep.
all in all, I just feel like I could go for more of a challenge. You know, like
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I agree. Like, it would be cool if there was like maybe not every like, yeah, just like a section of each patrol zone that
Yeah.
had higher light level enemies, and
Oh,
but like I said, you would have to make it worthwhile because then otherwise nobody would go in there. Like,
Yeah.
I know people always say like, "Oh, Bungie, we want a challenge," but really what they want is we want a challenge that gives us better loot. You know, they got to get,
Yeah.
they have to put both in. But then you run into the
Or-
problem where people are like, "Hey,
You
that's
can't- you
not
can't make
fair.
it
Like the guys who have more time to play the game have
Oh, I
these
hate that
awesome
complaint.
weapons,"
I
and then
fucking hate that complaint.
it's like, oh god, like they just can't win. Like it's
Why do
always
people
so
get
back and forth.
Why do people get so pissed off about that? If people want to spend 20 out of their 24 hours of the day grinding out Destiny, that's their business.
Don't
Yeah.
unmute him yet.
Oh, he's
you're
already
funny.
unmuted.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, man, I've been
You
unmuted
gave-
for a
I
while.
got- yeah, he can see it. I think.
I can
on
dream,
Discord.
world.
This is
Ah.
what happens when you've
all my-
known
all
the
my
host for over 20
Discord
years.
All my Discord window is just a bunch of talking heads.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
I need room for r/Destiny the game and our chat and our other chat and the TWAB.
Other chat.
Well,
oh, Discord chat.
I've got our Discord chat, I've got our TWAB, I've got our podcast chat, and then I've got TWAB and Destiny the game.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Hey Cole,
Yeah, what's up?
you want to give people a little, if anybody here listens to just the ADP podcast and not LoreMind, I believe you have a
Sure.
little nibble, a little appetizer to maybe hook them and get them in.
This one
Oh,
isn't
yeah,
necessarily an appetizer. It's more so just
Ensalada.
you know what, kid? First one's free, but if you need more, you know where to come.
So lore is crack, is what I'm
Or
learning.
dude, to me it is. Are you kidding me? I love this shit. I'm high on that. Yeah. So what I've got here is the boys. They told me to pick my favorite lore tab from the Black Armory papers out of what's been released already on the first 2 episodes of LoreMind. And Newt, you want to plug that for me? Will I take a sip?
No.
Fuck. Okay, fine. I'll do it myself. That's going to be a hashtag LoreMind on Twitter if you want to follow that stuff. And also, it's on the same conglomerate as another Destiny podcast on Spotify, because where the hell else do we upload these days?
Yeah.
But yeah, as I digress, this is my favorite Black Armory lore tab so far. And it outlines the perspective of the darkness of the first collapse from like a civilian's perspective. Like when the darkness first actually attacked Earth, like they saw them coming for a while, but then they were actually there. And well, here I'll go from here. Entry 67. The traveler is on the move, and they say it's coming here to Earth. I didn't take the news of Titan's evacuation seriously enough. I should have. I should have listened to Helga and Yuki. This is bigger than just me. It's about all of us. If Project Niobe can help humanity, then it's our duty to press forward with it, even if it means working closely with some unsavory types. Sometimes that's the cost of protection. It's only a matter of time now. And then we go to entry 68. They are here. They are real. I can't believe we were so right and so wrong. To think that we could stop this, to say we were naive would be an understatement. We simply didn't know their power, their strength. It's insurmountable. As they draw closer,
So this is when Kanye is invading Earth.
fuck off. I won't have that shit in my lore. Get out of here.
Have all that power.
No.
And mute.
And mute. Newt's drunk on power right now. Anyway, it's insurmountable. As they draw closer, all we can do is hide and hope that this facility doors will be strong enough. It's utter chaos out there. Too many put their faith in the traveler. I don't know what sort of answers people expect from a gigantic ball in the sky. It remains silent, as always. At least I'm with her. Being with family is what matters in the end.
Mm-hmm.
There is no more hope. Only the screams of humanity. And so that so far is my favorite podcast entry. Nice try, Starlight.
Okay, now you can say your thing.
Hey. Oh, I didn't have a thing. I was just razzing Cole.
Gotcha. I was trying to figure out how to ban you from the chat temporarily, but
See, I don't think you can. I think you need to remove me from mod and then do a temp ban
yeah, I don't know.
on the mod team. Please don't silence me.
Oh, no, here we go.
Show
Hey.
mod icons. Oh,
Hmm.
delete
I can ban.
message.
I can ban
ban
him
Starlight
from the
Falcon.
Twitch chat. Nah, I won't ban Starlight from the Twitch chat. So
You cannot ban moderator ADP Colossus unless you are the owner of this channel.
Oh, you fuck! You bitch!
I'm not
Wow.
saying I tried twice, but I have the same message twice for some reason. Let's
Now
just
see-
pretend I double clicked. Okay.
Oh, click. Let's try it again. Click.
Click.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, that stings. That stings.
Well, thank you for giving us a taste of LoreMind and the dulcet tones that come with it.
It's my absolute pleasure.
Nice.
No, but I'm generally like I'm like rereading the Black Armor papers has been fascinating to me because I read through them as I collected them, and then when I first collected them, I read through them all once again, and I was like, wow, that's a complete mindfuck.
Yeah.
And like rereading them now and knowing how much lore I do at this point, and like how much it's like referencing back to, it's actually kind of terrifying from a civilian's point of view.
I'm
How the whole collapse went down and everything, and yeah.
I'm excited for the conclusion,
Yeah, me too, man. I've got to do some recording. Oh god.
which is coming out this weekend.
Are we thinking conclusion will be episode 3?
Conclusion for the Black Army papers will be episode 3, guaranteed. Yeah. The question is, what lore book do I go into after that? I really don't know.
Yeah.
See, there's some like are you just accessing the lore through
Ishtar Collective.
the Ishtar Collective?
No,
Yeah.
I'm actually accessing it through Bungie.net, so through the lore tabs that I've already collected, but because it was the Black Armory papers, obviously I had those.
Yeah.
So I think I might actually go with the last days on Kraken Mare, which I don't have all of those lore tabs yet. So I'll probably resort to Ishtar Collective for that, but I think I'll continue on with with the collapse from humanity's point of view.
See,
And the last days on Kraken Mare is a great example of that.
But there are some I'm not sure how extensive this gets, but there are some lore tabs that are exclusive to the published material, like
Yeah.
oh Jesus, that blowout. Bloop. There are things that are like limited to the hard copy books that you have to buy. And so I
Oh,
don't
really?
think so I don't know if any this is what I found out while researching the timeline is that like, hey, you want to know the whole thing? Like, you can look on the Wikipedia, or
Interesting.
you could buy this book.
I might have some books to buy.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
They're not like they've been in my Amazon wish list like for months and months and months. But what I was thinking more like is going through Bungie. Like, if Bungie's already went out of their way to make sure that this is a that like the things that are in the books are only published in the books, anything Bungie related, like through the Bungie lore archive, probably won't include the things that they only want to be available through publishing, because they're trying to push book sales, because they're a business, and like people who want to know the lore will want to support them. Looking at you, Cole.
Yep, that's me.
So,
I'm a whore for lore.
yeah, but a
whore.
non-Bungie of like a non-affiliate like amalgamation like the Ishtar Collective would probably be an adequate source, because it would probably include a lot of those lore tabs. So I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering, like, we're getting the Black Armory pages, or the Black Armory papers, and I'm thinking, like, as I'm listening, I don't want to spoil anything, but like we're introduced to, like, it's all from one character's perspective.
One character's perspective, correct?
Yeah. So but I'm wondering, like, out there, are there going to be, or does Bungie think it's redundant so they never went into establishing this backstory? But could there be other recordings of the same interactions from a different point of view?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Because
that's
it would be a little much. It would be saturating the pool, the lore pool as
it would be, but one of
dense
the
as it
things
already is.
but one of the things that's so great about Destiny is the like diversity surrounding
Mhm.
the characters, and like that there is complexity. There is like a fight between light and dark, and especially going as far back as the Risen era and the
Yeah,
collapse. Um, like I'm just thinking that there's an opportunity for us to explore like deeper character development.
there
Um,
definitely is.
like with if we're hearing about these events that seem awful from one perspective, like, and then we
Mhm.
get context from a different perspective, it gives depth to the story, which I'm never going to say no to.
Yeah, it definitely does. But I think like telling the same story, like for example, telling the Black Armory paper story from a different perspective would
Not everything.
yeah,
That's why I'm
yeah.
thinking that it wouldn't be a
I
collection.
just I just think it
It
would
would
be a
just
little bit redundant because
mm,
I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to very like Fallout style, like you get snippets here and there of what things were supposed to be like, and then the ones that are very important to the story, obviously they're encompassing of an entire like
hey, hey,
hey,
read me.
yeah,
Yeah. I
basically
get
yeah, like it's a multi-character book that you're reading essentially.
yeah.
But
I was
yeah,
just thinking that like ev- because the Black Armory papers are like it's like chapters, and
hmm
then if we had like an aside or like a little sidebar, like a one lore tab that's just someone else's perspective on the specific chapter that they're involved with, and then it just that's it. That's all we like. We don't hear anything else from that character's perspective, but it just gives like some slight context. It I don't think that's a saturation. I think that's just like a shift in focus because we're getting new information. It's not the same information being repeated. And even at first glance, they may not seem like they're connected because like events from one person's new you sinking events from one person's perspective could be completely different. Are you playing right now?
No,
No. Okay, that's the stream. Cool.
I totally thought I heard clicking though.
I probably could.
Yeah.
No, hey, this is not a repeat of me having to take advantage or not take advantage.
Oh.
This is not a repeat of me needing to take advantage of the stream time to load up the Xbox because the Xbox is so much slower than my PC.
Oh, damn. Okay. So the last days on Kraken Mare, these there's only 9 entries, but they're thick boys. They are like multi-paragraph entries. Cool.
Sweet.
Thick.
How
Well,
many
Yeah.
C's?
I know
3
it's
C's.
sorry.
I was just say 3 C's worth of entry.
3 C's worth of entry. That's a lot. I'm still struggling to just find a way to include um, some pun about calamari into Kraken Mare, but it's not coming to me. The
The
last
darkness
days of
the
eating
darkness turned
calamari.
the darkness turned those exit ships into calamari.
Well, no, the last days of eating calamari. I don't know, man. I told you it wasn't gonna work. Why did you
It's not
ask?
great.
It's not great. I've done better.
Be
I
better.
it's not my best work, but it exists.
Um, I know it's super early, but the 12 was pretty late, and Starlight needs to go to bed. Should we
That is
start wrapping up?
yeah.
We can call it, yeah.
I will say, just like there wasn't anything that super grabbed me from just trolling the Destiny the game subreddit, but
Mhm.
um, I just randomly scrolled by and saw a discussion post that was saying it kind of hit what I was feeling on the head. I just didn't know how to like put it into words. Like, and I think you guys touched on this as well when I was discussing how I was looking for more of a challenge, but. They say the title of the post is just the Destiny community seems to have an issue with choosing between wanting a power fantasy versus wanting a challenge.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I totally agree with that. But like for me, I'm very firmly planted on the I already got my shit. Just give me harder things to kill.
That's why the dungeons are there.
That's
That
true.
shit ain't easy.
What
Shat
dungeons?
Shattered Throne.
I've never done that.
Well, there you go.
Oh, also, I have that quest step that you guys were talking about. What you doing, Newt? You Ovaltining? You Eye of Sauroning? What's
Yeah,
going
it's
on?
more like an eye.
Okay.
Blink.
Yeah, your Eye of Sauroning. This is what I used to do when I was a kid and the sun was out. I'm just like, look, I'm the tower. I'm the Eye of Sauron. And then I got beaten up for being a nerd.
Fucking right, God, you're such God damn.
Ah, no, but what I brained. You guys were talking about it last week, but or maybe you were talking about it. No, not in LoreMind. You were talking about it last week. I was re-listening to the podcast on one of my many walks.
Aw, he listens to us.
I listen to me mostly.
Oh. Why did I not see that coming? Fuck
I listen to my favorite topic of discussion.
me.
So
No, I'm talking about me, Cole.
yeah. So you guys were talking about how I forget which was it Wish Enders or something where like you need to go to the
Yep.
Leviathan and shoot out some lenses.
No, that's Izanagi's burden.
Yeah.
Sure, that I have that quest step. Like
Yeah.
I have the hey, go to the Leviathan and shoot out some lenses. So I don't know how close I am to getting Izanagi's burden.
You're
Pretty
3 or 4
close.
steps away. Yeah.
I also think that I may have like been I'm never gonna do the Leviathan and just scrap that quest. So hopefully I can get it back.
Yeah, you should be
Yeah,
able
you
to
can
just
get
pick it
that.
up from that step.
Yee.
Yeah, we should get that done for you.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
so,
I think
like
I
I'd
get
like
a-
I'd like the whole crew to have Izanagi's burden. Oh, actually, Newt, that was a question I was going to ask you. Do you have the catalyst for Izanagi's burden? Even though we completed. Oh, you don't.
I don't
Oh,
think.
shit.
So.
So we have to do
Yeah.
another. Okay, so we have to do another menagerie run then at some point.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't have it.
I actually wouldn't mind doing that on my hunter, so I can get my hands on the hunter specific sword from
Yeah.
that encounter.
We need to do the Shattered Throne too, because there's some eggs in there, right? For the
Guys,
Oh,
Easter's,
Wish Ender
Easter's
eggs.
over. What are you talking about?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, I've actually been popping some eggs across the Dreaming City with my Wish Ender's bow.
That's it's a gross sentence.
What do you want from me?
Hey, everybody who stopped by this week. Sorry it was a bit lighter, but thank you anyways for listening in either on Twitch or on Spotify, wherever you find us. I've started uploading it to YouTube again finally, so if
Oh, have
you're
you
on
actually?
there,
Nice.
yeah, thanks for coming by.
Completely unedited.
Yeah, I'm not gonna edit the video, no way.
Yeah. fuck
But yeah, thank you everybody who listens in. Anybody who's dropped a follow, thank you so much. I'm sorry we've been pretty unscheduled lately. We try to keep within like a couple days, but if you
Life happens.
yeah,
Life
if you do enjoy it and you're worried about missing our stream or the podcast release, give us a follow and then you'll get the notification for it.
Hey, hit that ring that bell. Get some
Yeah.
notes.
I'm gonna fucking smack you.
And if you really want to get involved and get in touch with us, you can find the main account on Twitter or on Twitter at Podcast Destiny, or just search another Destiny podcast. And we're also another Destiny podcast on Spotify and on Twitch and on YouTube.
I must go. My people need me.
Okay, well, where can people find you? Okay, well,
What the? I think he's trying.
Perfect.
you're still on screen.
I feel.
No, I know.
Okay.
You are my people.
I feel so tall right now.
Yeah.
This is great.
Look, now we're twins.
Okay, well, cool. Where can people find you?
People can find me on Twitter at ADP Colossus. That's
How do you spell that?
I'm not gonna, because apparently if you yeah, just look up Colossus of Rhodes and Google will give you the spelling. I'm tired. I'm so full of Indian food right now. I think I'm gonna fucking burst. Yeah, so you can find me on Twitter. You can also use the hashtag LoreMind if you want to tweet at me, because I'd love to see that start trending. I fucking wish. If you also want to play some games, you can find me on Xbox Live. My gamer tag is the Colossus. There's just a space in between that, and I'm the gamer tag with the like beefy looking gremlin. Other than that, that's about it.
Starlight.
Hey, Starlight, where can they find you?
You guys can find me on Twitter at ADP Starlight. You can also find me on Xbox, Starlight Falcon, spelled like it sounds phonetically. That's not true at all. There's so many silent letters in there.
Yeah, there are a lot.
There are 2 silent letters total.
You can count that high? Anyway,
I know, right? I've been
so-
practicing.
Follow
Yeah, I guess that's
on
true.
Twitter. Check that out. I'll be live tweeting I'll be tweeting whenever I get a break / remember the hashtag Starlight Grind. Currently level 41, hitting level 100. Hopefully sometime within the next. Oh no! I closed the tab. Guys.
So you can find me on Twitter as well at ADPNewt. If you ever want to play anything, give me a shout there. Oh, and by the way, the E is a 3. I just realized my mic's way too close to my mouth. Yes.
Well,
Starlight. How much
also
time is
just-
left?
Yeah, don't forget that we need to get 59 levels in 11 days, 13 hours, 32 minutes, and approximately 40 seconds.
There you
You
go.
can do it. I've got faith. Yeah.
Hashtag Starlight Grind. Yeah.
Do it.
And I was
Check that out.
also going to say, if you guys have any comments or questions for LoreMind, either hashtag LoreMind or just tweet at Cole or the main account. Either of those work.
Requests. Like if you ever every time we get a sub on Twitch, and I mean sub, every time we get a sub on Twitch, we'll mute Cole for 10 minutes.
Oh, I love it.
No
I
questions
love
asked.
that so
No
much.
questions asked.
Where the fuck else are you gonna get your lore, bitches?
I don't think it'll be 10 minutes, but I really love that idea. Like, I'm down for like a solid minute, maybe 2.
Yeah. Well, this is also kind of like the Sith, the rule of 2. Like you trade 2 apprentices and now we're overthrowing you. It's fine. We got this. Who needs lore when you have snark?
But speaking of questions, I have a question for both of you guys and for anybody who's listening. If you want to tweet at us your answer. I thought of this today. I was curious. So if you were to choose either from D1 or D2, one patrol zone where you can go on vacation to, and it's not like you're not going to be in danger of death or anything. You're just going on a nice vacation. Which one would you choose? But we'll cover that next week when we come back.
Okay.
All right. So
We got it narrowed, but I'm gonna need some time.
Hashtag voice
Yeah.
on it.
all right. Well,
Giggle. Oh my god! Spoiler alert.
anyway, who stopped by, thank you so much. And remember, you always have time for another Destiny podcast.
Bye, guys.